Hidden in the world are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are fun to find on their own, but for a quicker route, you can always buy a traveler's map from the cartographer. Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass.
That's right.
The lands around Yotei are fast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited.
Nothing there? You're dead!
Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a massive enemy, her huge Odachi blade is best.
He looks like the one in charge.
Tonight, we feast!
Blades are great, but ranged weapons work too. And Atsu's got an arsenal.
Bounty hunter! A ghost!
Thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt. Dual swords are best against spears.
No more!
Tell me what you know about Saito.
Atsu doesn't always fight alone. She'll meet several allies on her hunt, including a mysterious wolf. Exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is incredible. We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey across Ezo. We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're happy to offer a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
誰だてめえ。生きてたか。狼の姫。一人残らず息の根止めたと思った。 また会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。Atsu だ。
To take the feeling of stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode, which emulates his classic black and white films. For Ghost of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate two other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole.
Ghost of Yotei is the highly anticipated next entry from Sucker Punch Productions and Sony Interactive Entertainment, built exclusively for PlayStation 5 and officially set to launch on October 2nd, 2025. Rather than a direct sequel to Ghost of Tsushima, it serves as a spiritual follow-up, carrying forward the cinematic samurai action formula into an entirely new setting, story, and protagonist. The game takes place in the year 1603 around the imposing slopes of Mount Yotei in Ezo, modern-day Hokkaido, where players step into the role of Atsu, a skilled warrior driven by a deeply personal mission of vengeance. His targets are the feared Yotei 6, a shadowy group of powerful enemies scattered across the region. In a key departure from its predecessor's structure, Ghost of Yotei allows complete freedom in choosing the order in which these targets are confronted, creating a more open-ended narrative flow that lets players chart their own path through the campaign. The world itself is vast and richly detailed, stretching across sweeping grasslands, snow-covered plains, isolated fishing villages, sacred shrines, treacherous mountain passes, and dangerous bandit forts. Every location can be approached in multiple ways: silent infiltration through shadows, honourable one-on-one standoffs, or chaotic all-out combat, each shaped by the player's preparation, available gear, and personal style. Combat expands on Ghost of Tsushima's beloved stance-based swordplay, with even deeper mechanics. Stances still allow for targeted counters to specific enemy types, but now parries, perfect dodges, and cinematic finishes are more fluid and interconnected, encouraging aggressive yet precise play. A wider arsenal further enhances variety, including the heavy-hitting Adachi for devastating reach, the flexible Kusarigama for crowd control, and returning dual katanas and short blades for speed and finesse. Thumbnail tools, period-accurate firearms, and strategic gear like smoke bombs, fire arrows, and bait traps add layers of tactical decision-making, especially when facing groups. Traversal is also richer and more immersive. Players can scale cliffs using climbing lines, carve paths with ice spikes, navigate shallow waters with makeshift rafts, and follow animal tracks to uncover hidden locations. These systems tie directly into side quests, bounty hunts, and mythic tales rooted in the folklore of Hokkaido, giving every journey off the main path a sense of discovery and reward. Presentation remains a hallmark of the series, with the return of Kurosawa Mode, black and white visuals with film grain and Japanese dialogue, for those seeking a classic cinematic feel, now joined by new visual presets inspired by other legendary Japanese filmmakers. For a more meditative experience, a relaxed, free exploration mode adds lo-fi musical backdrops, perfect for photo mode sessions or aimless wandering. UI is kept minimal, with navigation guided by natural cues like the direction of the wind or the movement of wildlife, while weather and time of day directly influence stealth and enemy perception. Combat AI has been tuned to deliver fair but challenging multi-enemy battles, rewarding those who use their full toolset rather than relying solely on swordsmanship. Ghost of Yotei also takes full advantage of the PlayStation 5's hardware. DualSense haptics simulate the tension of blade clashes, the resistance of bowstrings, the thud of horse hooves, and the crunch of snow underfoot, while adaptive triggers respond uniquely to each weapon type. 3D audio heightens immersion, letting players track enemies in dense forests or sense approaching storms purely through sound. Performance-wise, both quality and performance modes will be available, with additional PS5 Pro enhancements to be revealed closer to launch. Marketing for the game ramped up with the release of the atmospheric Onryo's List trailer, which teased the Yotei 6 and Atsu's personal vendetta, followed by an in-depth state-of-play gameplay deep dive, showcasing free-form exploration, open-ended target hunting, and the expanded combat toolkit. Pre-orders opened in early 2025, accompanied by themed PS5 console bundles and accessories. As of now, Ghost of Yotei remains a PlayStation 5 exclusive, with no PC release announced, making it one of Sony's flagship titles for the year, and a major evolution of Sucker Punch's samurai action legacy. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy.
悲しみよ